set us free. Do not be yoked again in slavery. You know, a lot of us have come to Christianity and faith, and we were in this bondage of really bad stuff, sins, and it was just killing us. It was killing our spirit. And we come to Christ and the chains fall off, and we're serving Him now. We're seeking His face, wanting to do what's right. But all of a sudden, we find a different type of bondage happening. It's the bondage of law and having to do what you're supposed to do. Man, you go from one bondage to the next. Not good. Jesus came and said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." Yeah, the truth shall set you free. We had some stuff on the monitor back there, but I don't think you can see it. But look what it says, if you can. He made us to be ministers of the new covenant, not of the letter that kills, but of the Spirit. For the letter kills and the Spirit gives life. We don't follow the Lord and do what He says because it's this rule of conduct and you better do it. We follow the Lord because we've seen the glory of God. We hear the music of His love. We're so blown away by His grace and His goodness. We've seen it. We've understood it. We've sought it out. And we grab hold of it and we meditate on it. And we're blown away. And how good, all the good things He gives us. He makes us His children. We were once enemies. And now He gives us forgiveness, and He brings us to His banqueting table, and we feast on His goodness and knowing Him. And when we see that, we just naturally want to do what He says. That's being filled by the Spirit. That's being filled by the Spirit and living out according to the Spirit and walking in the Spirit. It's not that you got to do rules and regulations. It's focusing on Jesus. It's seeing God's goodness and then saying, "Amazing." And you just naturally do what He wants to do. So the important thing is to be looking for Jesus, looking to understand and know Him. A lot of well-meaning preachers tell you what to do all the time, but it's not about that. It's about seeing Jesus. Yeah, you want to do what's right, but you want to focus on His goodness. He says, "Remain in me, stay in me, abide in me, revel in my goodness," and you'll naturally do what God wants you to do. Keep your eyes on Jesus. This next song is called The Grace Dance. It's about seeing the goodness of God and just naturally doing what He wants. You got to focus in on the Lord, not focusing on yourself, on what you should be doing. Focusing on His goodness. That's living by the Spirit, being filled by the Spirit. I want to teach you this new song. It goes soon to be released next week as our next single. It's called The Grace Dance. I need a little help on this, though. Chorus goes like this. Oh, 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 oh. Think you can handle that? Oh, 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 oh. Try it out. Oh, 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 oh.